What is up, my Wizard 101 friends, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be me talking about balanced PvP. Um, and I'm talking about balanced PvP because, but specifically balanced, mainly because I have a balanced wizard, level 130, and oh, balance versus, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know yet. Um, But the changes that are being made are affecting us, I feel like, the most out of most characters. I have not done the test realm. If you do want me to do the test realm, please let me know in the comments. I'd be glad to go review it and play it. But for right now, because there are just some things that I'm trying to take care of, pets, getting spells for my wizards, I'm kind of just sticking with the main one. So a couple of things that I'd like to talk about is one, what exactly Balance's role is in Wizard 101. And by that I mean, is it a more defensive school or offensive school? To me, when I think about balance and I play on my balance, I'm more on the defensive side. But I have seen in plenty of PvP matches that I've been in, balance being on the offensive side. And I think for me and other people that, hello, what are my cards doing? That at least play on balance, I think there's a level of degree where it becomes, at least on the gear aspect setting, where we are just at like such a disadvantage. Um, we are not like other schools in that we can really get super high resist, but we're also not like in other schools where we have really high damage. Right now, the highest damage that I've gotten out of this wizard is about 138, but it doesn't compare to anything else. Like, so if I have high damage, my crit's gone, my block is gone, everything that is important is basically gone. Um, so I feel like balance, it's just like, it's just this weird, un. Mm, can I get. Oh, I was up. Well, let's just. Okay, let's just do this. It's kind of like just this we like it's called balance, but there really is no balance. Like, you are constantly sacrificing something for something else. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, in just my opinion, I don't think that's fair. I think there needs to be a better gear option for balance, and I think it needs to be defined. Like, I understand balance is supposed to be equal, but there's, to me, in my opinion, there's nothing equal about it. And what puts us at the biggest disadvantage right now, that's interesting. I've never seen this before. I don't think it's gonna do that much, to be quite honest. We'll see though. Yeah, is and that's what I mean. Like, that really didn't do anything. It, uh, I don't know. But what I was gonna say is, what puts us at our biggest disadvantage is all these spells that are getting nerfed. It is, it to me is insane that you have a school, right, that has the lowest damage, literally life, which should technically, or even ice, out of all of the schools, should have the lowest damage, is out beating balance in damage. And not only in that, but in health too. If you're going to give us something we can use. Storm and fire, they already have their damage set. They have the ability to increase their resist. But so far, it seems like right now, if we're talking about PvP in general, fire and ice are on top. And this is my opinion for the tier list. Fire and ice are on top. And then probably death, life, uh, storm. They kind of fluctuate, because I think when you look at that middle tier, it just depends on the player. It just depends on what they have and what they consider um, their gear set or what they're aiming for. Some people want to be extremely offensive, some people want to be extremely defensive. So it honestly depends on the player when I look at those three. I think Storm is kind of near the bottom, but it is starting to rise. Just like I think Storm is starting to be able to rise. But 100% balance to me is on the bottom. And when I really think about it and go into the spells that are getting nerfed, these are our essential spells. Like Lore Master, and I literally can not say this enough. I do not think Lore Master should have got nerfed. I do not think Lore Master should have got nerfed. I don't think that was fair at all. Because you have other schools that are able to spam. Like Storm, they can spam Wild Bolt. They can spam Insane Bolt. Yeah, why not? Hello? Fire can spam Brim. Or, what's the other one that gives you, not a Dispel, a Mantle? I'm blanking, I'm sorry. I only have a level 35, so sometimes, like, I forget the spells. Life. They have, the Spider. I'm so bad, guys. I know, I'll edit the names in so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But you understand that, like, they have schools that they can continuously hit with or fire back with, whereas as balance, we really don't. Oh, really? There you've been hiding. Thanks. Great. So, one thing that I've been looking forward to is Ninja Piglets. And let me tell you something. If First off, I know this is a little sidetrack. My minion didn't really do much. That's all I have to say. Wow, it did a little bit more than I thought. Anyway. If they nerf Ninja Piglets, I'm going to be extremely upset. Because there is no reason, none, why any more balance spells should be getting nerfed. If you look at the tier list. King Art. I barely use King Art. But if you watch any of my balance videos, go back. I rarely use King Art. And I just used it now. And it really didn't do that much. I don't know. Right now, I just, like, as you can tell, I have a gear setup that allows me to crit a lot more. Oh, man. But in the reality of it, I really do actually want to be more defensive. And okay. And I really cannot stand, and I truly cannot stand when I get into matches and I see somebody with 70 balance resist. And it's typically not just 70, it's typically like a set. It will typically be like balance Storm and Fire, or balance Fire and whatever, you know. But either way, it's still like unfair because unless I train my pet to that, which it will take away so much, whereas other people have layers that they can add on to it. Like, their school... What they just do? Oh, that's fine. You know what? Why not? I never use Judgment. So, like, if I crit it, hopefully I crit it. Just, oh. I was like, it should, like, be 0. Like, honestly. Oh, and out of the bubble. You should be... Yeah. They have things to fall back on. If you didn't get anything about what I was trying to say from this video, it basically is balance is being taken out of. I have no idea why KI is targeting balance so hard. I really do wish instead of taking away, they give us more. And if you're going to take away aspects of our spells, give us better gear. You have to compromise something. You can't just keep taking, and not giving. Because like I said before, right now, we're on the lower end of the tier list. I would personally put balance at the bottom of all schools, as we are currently. And with the new test round, with the way spells are being taken away, even though all the shadow spells are getting nerfed, you know and I know balance is getting nerfed the most, the hardest, and targeted the worst. Basically, if you have a balance player or you like playing Wizard 101 and you see this, I just want to know. And like, in all honesty, I really do want to know. Do you think balance, out of all the schools, are being unfairly targeted by King's Isle? Because like, as you can clearly see, I clearly do. And a bunch of other people do too. And it's showing in the spells, and it's showing in the gear. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I have right now. See, I have... No, thanks. I have 120, 60 resist, 24, and 57. I got 9% block, 32 shadow pierce, 15 and 13. I really don't care about that. 100 peps, and 9, and then 48. I'll just leave that up so you can see it if you want. My big thing is my resist. I really can't, like, look at my pet. My pet is already, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's already doubled. My pet's already doubled. The gear that I have, which I already have, I could, if I really wanted to, I could put more damage on. That's the thing. But I lose all of my resist. That's my point. Is for balance, you can have damage. You can get higher damage. But you will have absolutely no resist and nothing to fall back on. Like, here's my thing. Like, I'm going to compare balance to storm and fire. I might want to get damage. But even if I try and get the highest damage possible, they will always have more damage than me. And me sacrificing my resist for damage is not only will I have less damage, but I'll also probably even end up with less resist than they do in total. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to try and prove a point. I think I'm going to try and put all the damage on that I can. See how much damage. I think 25. Okay. And, we'll see how much resist I have. 30, 24, 30, still 30, 29. This seems fine. It just depends what the setup is, I guess. Oh, there's another 12. Oh, I guess. Oh, wait, here's 16. 17. 18. Oh, sorry, let's do 17. Did I get any damage off of this? No. So that won't even matter. Oh, froze a little bit. 11, 10, 9, 9, 13. Yeah, none of these give damage. Okay. Let's see what I got. 139 is the highest that I can get. 37. 64. 1%. 4. Yeah. So see what I mean? 139 is the highest I can get right now with the gear that I have, which is honestly some of the best gear too. Like, I'm not gonna be like I just got like some level 30 gear, because we all know that there are some level 30 gear that's pretty bad. Like, this is actually some pretty good gear too. So with my pet, with my deck, with everything that I have on, this right here, this setup is what I can get with this resist. And we know that there are fires and storms that can easily get up to 150. I've even seen fires get up to 161. I think that was the highest I've ever seen a fire get up to. It was 161 damage. And I can only get up to 139, and we might even have equal resist. But even with the equal resist, I'm already at a disadvantage. I'm at a disadvantage because of one major thing. And you might think, is it crit? Is it block? No, it is armor pierce. There is absolutely no armor pierce. There are fires, storms, there are even deaths that can get up to higher damage, but they at least have armor pierce. And I think if there's anything to incorporate into this, it's gear. Balance needs gear. If you are going to nerf these spells, give Balance better gear to compete with the other schools. And that's all I have. Wait, Jesus, Natalie, why did I say Nicole? God, I can't speak. Natalie, you need to relax for a little bit. This is all. This is my intake, okay, on the new changes that KI is making for Balance, strictly for Balance. If you want me to do for other schools too, I have other wizards, so I'd be more than happy to talk about them too. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want me to do the new test realm, I have no problem doing that. Just drop it below in the comments. And I hope you guys have a good one. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.